Hello, humans and pets. I'm super excited for this one. Hot Ones Boneless Chicken Bites. Breaded, seasoned, white meat chicken bites with official Hot Ones sauces. They got the classic, the Los Calientes, and they got the Apollo Last Dab
I'm
one.
doing it. You had to soak them in a little water. This Los Calientes.
They are frozen. Got mild, medium, extra hot, the Last
This
Dab.
is the classic.
Yeah.
And this is the Apollo. They are all thawed. I am super excited for this one too.
For everyone who doesn't familiarize with the show, Hot Ones, Sean Evans,
probably the best
brings
show on
a ton
YouTube.
of famous people from famous everywhere, anything, honestly, if they're famous.
That's one of the best interviews I've ever seen.
It's a great interview, but while the interview's going, they eat wings.
Yes.
Chicken wings that happen to have spicy sauces. They ended up, once the show became really popular, which I still don't know why it became so popular, but it did.
He has a lot of stars.
When it comes popular, they made their own sauces. So these are 3 of their own sauces that they made, including the hottest sauce, or one of the hottest sauces they make. So that's what we're eating today.
So just as a reference, the prices over there on the thing. I want to say it was about $13 for the bag. It comes with what they think is like 25 nuggets. But I want to just state, like in the beginning, these are decent looking nuggets. Like these are, they're actually good looking nuggets. Like they're not flat.
Hot Ones, $13.62.
$13.62. I thought it was right around there.
So that's pretty cheap relatively for chicken.
Well, because when you get a bag of
Still
chicken,
my feet.
even like when we did the 50 chicken sticks, I think that was like $12 for the bag.
Yeah, those are expensive.
You know what I mean? So it wasn't outrageous price-wise. The sauces alone, when you go to buy them, are like $12 each. Yeah. Granted, you're not getting a full sauce, but this is a lot. That's why we didn't dip it. We decided we're going to just kind of
drizzle it on.
And see how hot they actually are. But in that, I'm going to cut a little corner of it. We're going to want some napkins.
Cheese. I got some peanut butter. I got a spoon for the peanut butter. Got some ice cubers. I got some milk. This is ice cubers. This is milk.
I'm giving you 2.
I got my loaf. I got my loaf of bread.
That's it. We're done with napkins up here too. So
we have this now.
Gotta say, Ryan keeps telling me they're not the real sauces. They're not the real sauces.
I think it's gonna be hot.
I think it's gonna.
I don't know if they're gonna be as hot.
Buddy, I don't know if you want to come up here today. You want to come say hi real fast in the beginning, but it's gonna get hot fast.
I'm really excited.
I mean, what we want to try though is I really do.
It would be funny if the sauces taste like chicken.
I want to see.
And then the chicken tastes like hot.
I want to try one of these.
I think it would be funny.
We're gonna try just as a general taste. We got 25 of them, but
cheese is good.
Go show.
Smell good.
They're hot.
They're solid.
Mm-hmm. They didn't brown up like I thought they were gonna in the oven. So I wasn't sure if they were gonna be hot. I cooked them as long as they said. But definitely
good chicken nuggets.
They taste good. So all right, buddy, you're gonna have to get down. I gotta do this.
I like the chicken.
So we're gonna start out. We didn't make no questions. We didn't do anything like that. It's just literally 3 hot sauces.
Well, you want to ask questions?
Why were you vaping in the bathroom when you were in
It's gonna be like the new thing. I don't vape in the bathroom, first of all.
He wanted to explain himself the last video that we did, so I just thought it would be funny. I just came to the top of my head.
I'll explain it again.
No, you don't have to.
So I was up on the Benadryl.
Yeah.
One of my teachers thought I was vaping in the bathroom. That's quick story short.
Nice. Yeah. It was just. I got a call from his little principal.
I'm in the classic.
I want to see how fast it pours. Okay, so it comes out. So this is just the classic. You can do it. You do it.
I'm gonna spill it.
That's why you have a plate. I don't know how hot it's gonna be.
Okay, let's eat it.
All right.
Hot.
The nugget's hot. You gotta get down, bud. I can't do this without your arm. Sauce-wise, though, extremely mild.
Yeah, well, it's a 2 out of 10 according to the bag.
No, I know, but I'm trying to think, like, here, I'm not going to pour every one for you, Ryan. You can do it yourself.
Well,
if you would have took a bite, put it on your plate. And then you have a hole. It's like when you do an egg, you make a hole and then you pour it there. It's not a traditional buffalo wing. It's actually like very sweet.
It tastes like Red Hot.
Not even. I don't think so.
With a little garlic.
Let me try it like this. Maybe the chicken nuggets is.
Oh yeah, give me some sauce. Ouch.
Tastes like a Mexican ketchup. You can have some, Ryan. Grab the bag. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's not.
Tastes like school lunch hot sauce, you know.
Yeah, it's not even Cholula hot. I will say that about that one.
I'm getting a lot of Cholula reminiscence.
I'm not. Like, I think Cholula's got that more Mexican flavor. What I'm gonna do though.
I think I get it in there.
Do we have? Where's that knife I had up here?
Couldn't tell you.
I'm just gonna rip it like this. I'm gonna make it try to easier to pour.
Smart.
All right, so.
Oh, the knife one.
Oh, it's over there in the corner. I think we're using it for. All right, I'm gonna put this. That's not hot anymore. I'm trying to make it so we don't make a mess. But
now this is Los Calientes.
This is Los Calientes. This is number 5 on their scale of hotness usually.
On their lineup?
In their lineup. It's like number 5, I believe.
This is medium heat.
And this is one that they always say, that, you know, they always say it has like a flavor. The people that do it usually say it has a good taste, and then the heat comes second to, ooh, I kind of, yeah. Are you sure you don't want to pour this?
Yeah, I'll let you do it.
I'm going to go easy for you at first.
Thank you, I guess.
I went crazy.
Okay.
How's that? I filled mine up. You want to trade?
Smells
All right, let's give it a try.
fun.
There is a sweetness on that.
Yeah. It is very sweet. You're the sauce guy.
I noticed. It's a very good tasting sauce. I'm waiting for the heat to kick on, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm missing the heat.
aspect.
I think it's a solid sauce. It's kind of unique.
It is unique. There's a secondary flavor. You do get that sweetness in the front, but it has a secondary taste that I'm trying to figure out. I can't get what it is. Now, you don't really eat hot. What are you thinking? I'm
not thinking.
Ranking in our hot sauce scale that we've had so far, this would be before. Like, if the hottest is up top, this is way below. This is in between.
The radioactive lizard guy.
It's definitely under, like, El Yucateco.
Yeah.
It's not that hot. It's not as hot as, like,
It's not as hot as the Melinda.
That glumped. That one glumped.
The Melinda.
It's not as hot as any of them. It's not as hot as El Yucateco. It's not as hot as any of the Melindas. It's not even as hot as the Melinda's garlic and herb one that you like.
Yeah, that's what the garlic and banana or whatever it is. I like the sauce though.
It is very tasty, but I'm gonna put this just over a Tabasco flavor. I don't really get a secondary.
I get a lot of heat. The other one is very little heat. This one, very little heat. But the next one's supposed to be with the atomic pepper, Apollo pepper.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little saddened right
pepper?
now. I'm gonna be very upset if they just pulled an Arby's on me.
That's what I expected. I think this one's gonna hit. Judging by the size of the packet. This
one is very good tasting.
Yeah.
I do like that. It's definitely unique. It does have a little bit of that secondary heat when you eat a couple of them like this. But
Nothing crazy.
If we're gonna go according to like how about the Wingstop wings or it's not even anywhere near the mango habanero.
The thing is like Wingstop as a thing isn't really spicy.
Well, we ate the Apollo, and I don't think it's anywhere near that.
Not Apollo, it was like Atomic.
Atomic? That's what it's called, Atomic?
You know what it was called?
This is called Apollo. That's
Apollo.
why it was in my head. Now this one, it's not their new Apollo with the Pepper X, right? This is the old Apollo.
I believe so. It says like what's in it. I'm gonna check. This is extra hot. The last dab, 11 out of 10 heat. Since you got the Apollo pepper, distilled vinegar, the Apollo pepper powder, and the Apollo pepper distillate. That's all the ingredients.
I was gonna clean my palate to see if I can get the
It
flavors.
is only Apollo pepper in here,
Right.
and distilled vinegar or something.
Got it? I cut a little dab, so well, I did not. I cut a big dab.
A little dab.
I cut a big hole.
This is
All
the
right.
last.
This
Last dab.
is the last of the dabs.
That's a joke.
Stay. Let me get me a chicken.
I'm gonna grab me some sauce.
Oh, all right. Don't go crazy on this one. You haven't poured any of them. Don't go crazy on the hot one. You want me to do it?
There you go. I grabbed a dab.
Right.
I grabbed my last dab.
Is that on the what's on your plate?
Yeah, I dabbed that too.
That's fine. Oh.
Yeah, I'll dip this guy.
No, you don't have to. All right. So that's it. That's all I did so far. I want to see what it's going to be like. So this is, in case we can't talk after, this is the Apollo, the last one.
It smells a little spicy.
It does have that.
Judging by the size of the packet, I think.
I will say, the Los Calientes, a slight tingle on the tongue from eating that, just a slight.
Yeah, it's very minuscule.
It's not anything. So let's try the Apollo, see what happens.
I hope it's hot. If it's not, I'm gonna be sad.
All right, you ready?
But it is.
You
Like
got good nuggets, anyways.
The good nuggets are a good thing.
You get that initial hit of the heat.
I
but
hope it climbs.
It's not outrageous yet. It feels like it's climbing. You got that initial nope, that was hot.
But
as soon as it hit my tongue.
It's not as hot as the Viper sauce we tried.
Not yet.
Initially.
Not yet. And that's just it.
But,
I don't know if it's gonna come.
I hope it comes. But I feel it dying down already. I don't want to say that and jinx it, you know? Give me it on some cheese. I didn't really pay attention to the flavor. I was kind of more like...
I was nervous myself.
Nervous.
I only put a little bit there.
Okay.
All right. You can taste like the whatever pepper, like it has like that habanero. Now see that time when it just hit my tongue.
Yeah, that one with cheese.
The secondary, after I did my second one, my tongue's on fire right now.
But I'm not gonna say it's hotter than the Reaper.
No, it reminds me of the Reaper. Like it's sitting on my tongue the same way.
It has that aggressive feel to it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's as hot.
I can see why though. As they go, throughout the chicken wings,
it builds.
You can say no. It's on my tongue. It is hot. Right
no,
now.
it is hot. Definitely. But
it is on my tongue. Like my tongue, because I actually put that one on my tongue
like
that
a Pringle.
time. I did, and so that part of my tongue is on fire right now.
Yeah.
But
it is spicy.
It is spicy. It does have a nice taste to it, though. It does really have a... you want this one or you want the Los Calientes?
Give me that guy.
This is hot, Brian. Get over your plate. That's why you have one. I don't know why you do that every time.
It's not too hot. That's it.
Yeah, because it's friggin' hot.
Okay. It's definitely spicy, but I expected more.
It's making my nose start to run. Because it hit my tongue hard.
You know? I think the nuggets are solid. The sauces taste good. That's a big thing.
That is a good thing.
And this one is spicy.
This is hot.
This is probably one of the spicier sauces we had.
It's right up there with the Reaper that we've just done.
I expected I needed to eat that whole loaf of bread, drink the whole thing of milk, you know. have some ice, some peanut butter. I brought some Reese's peanut butter from the past review. Got some cheese here because this is lactose-free milk. I didn't know if it
No,
would
I just did it again. I wanted to see, flavor-wise, it does give you that initial. It's making my nose run though.
Yeah.
It gives you that initial sweetness. It does have a nice. I want to go back to.
But it instantly pairs up with
this
the
one,
punch. You know
again,
what I mean?
as a
I
second-
do want to try that again.
As just like as a.
I think we get more flavor off the cheese.
Well, you know why? Because the chicken nuggets are really good, but they have that
Denseness to the chicken.
the coating.
Yeah, the breading.
That actually.
That's
This has a really
sauce.
good taste in the sauce.
It's very sweet. It's more on the lighter side.
Now,
when paired with the spice that's already in my mouth from that.
those two together would be phenomenal.
Yeah.
Actually, where you get the.
And what we're probably gonna do is not to waste the sauce. We're gonna
Oh,
put
I'm
them
gonna
in
put
a
'em in a
container and
container.
mix them all together and see what happens. You know what I mean?
I ain't 100% going to do that because I have an old container downstairs
Right.
that I saved.
These are fun.
You're doing a lot better than I thought because which
I
one?
want the first one. I haven't. What's the description on it, sir?
The classic. They have a
Eat
classic
with-
garlic too.
I can't read it.
I want to get a drink here. This is just regular tea, so it's going to make it hotter, but I just got to clear my swallow here.
Heat with heart. All natural ingredients, vegan and gluten free.
No, I don't know. Did this one and this one taste the same? I'm gonna have to put it on one of these. Wait, no, my cheese.
No,
I
definitely
gotta go
not.
get some more cheese.
Trying that again. It does have similar to.
It tastes like a flavored ketchup. It's not really a good hot sauce. Like I like Frank's better. To
Oh
me.
yeah, I like Frank's better, definitely. But this is somewhere. It's just so not hot.
It's not even
just the
Cholula hot,
sauce.
and Cholula
Yeah.
is not even hot. Like it's a
It's
flavored
just the
ketchup.
sauce. I don't know if it's flavored ketchup. I wouldn't go as far to say that.
I've had the spicy ketchup. I don't know if you've even ever had that. That was hotter than this. That's what I'm trying to say. I will say though,
It's good.
where I stuck that hot sauce on my tongue is still on fire. Like it has not gone away. You brought up the cheese. You're not
Not eating the nuggets.
You're not eating the nuggets. That was the whole point of the nuggets. I will say, fun for like if someone doesn't eat any hot, this is really hot.
Yeah.
Like this is really hot. This will
Knock your socks off.
For
maybe
someone-
even your hat if you're lucky.
if someone doesn't eat sauce, like
You would die.
Ryan's youngest cousin wanted
Yeah.
to do this with us,
Maybe we'll get it again.
and this would kill it right here.
Yeah.
Because this one is really hot.
See, they tease you because it's not hot, and then it gets to small packaging, and you're like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's...
I agree with Ryan. We scared ourselves. I thought this was going to be like, oh my God.
Now I have to drink milk.
But I will say, my mouth is on fire.
Yeah.
This stuff is very hot.
It's still burning.
No.
But...
And the more I keep eating it, the more it keeps intensifying. Like it is, I can see why, no, this is hot.
Yeah. And I'm sure since they toss all the wings in the sauce, that might also add to it.
Well, not to mention, because now I keep eating, keep eating. And
You've tried the bomb in the past.
I have never had the bomb.
Never had the bomb?
I kept trying to get you to buy it because there's that store that I want to go and get it. But I have never tried it. Now I have had like a generous amount of hot sauces. This is hot.
Yeah.
Because now I keep eating it. If you can't tell the way I'm talking, like my tongue feels like it's like swelling. So
Yeah.
what happens in place number 8, if you never watched the show, there's one called The Bomb. It's been in every episode that they've done.
Yeah.
And it's
like one of the few that have stayed.
it's just,
It's
according to everyone, it doesn't taste good. It's just straight heat, and it just keeps getting hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter. So once you pass that one and you get to these,
You're already dying.
people are already, your mouth's already on fire. Now, I can honestly say, my tongue, your mouth is going to be on fire because you've been eating it too.
One sip of the milk, he went away instantly.
Really?
I do not even feel it. Which is funny. My nose is still running,
Yeah.
but it's not hot in my mouth no more. I don't know if there's like I don't know. Maybe milk works.
I don't know.
But
I will say, like, my tongue is on fire right now. But I went, when I stuck it in, I dumped, like, the stuff right on it. But, so overall,
I think the nuggets themselves, for the price of $13, because nuggets are expensive.
these are actually pretty good. These are actually good tasting nuggets.
Which I'm surprised. Dino nuggets? $25.
Mm-hmm. No.
Yeah. A box of Dino nuggets, $25.
Well, there's only 25 in here, so there's not a ton, but
Correct.
I mean, they are a decent looking nugget on the inside. And, you know, I didn't think it was that much more outrageous than all the other nuggets that were there. You know what I mean? So, I mean, we usually buy, I forget the name. It's never where all the other ones are in the freezer. When I get them at Walmart, I get them, it's a whole separate section.
Mm-hmm.
This Los Calientes is reminding me of something else. It's so sweet.
It reminds me heavily of something else.
And
Not a hot sauce.
I'm getting a flavor
It's an item.
that I can't picture.
I would like to say,
It's very unique. It's very sweet first.
yeah.
Very sweet. And then, although they do say, I think it has like mango or something in it.
Mm-hmm.
In the when they talk about it, but it definitely went. It's one of them sweet heat ones where you really get that sweetness first, and then you can give it to him.
You want an ice cube? Here you go. There's favorite.
Yeah, he likes ice cubes.
Oh, I got it.
But overall, this is a good challenge for anyone who's not a hot person. It's a good challenge for those that are hot person. Because I'll tell you what, if we would have ate all of these, my mouth's on fire. These two though, I'd like to try the other ones because although these are good, they're absolutely nothing. Like we have hotter ones downstairs.
So invite us on the show.
Yeah, we have to become somebody, and then we try not to think about it.
One day.
But overall,
yeah.
This went over better than I thought because I really thought this was going to eat us up.
I was worried.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, when I do these reviews, I have Gatorade Zero, maybe Hug Barrel, which I'm out of both of those. And Hug Barrels went up in price. They're $4.50 now.
Wow.
I don't want to pay $4.50 for the Hug Barrels, so they might go away for a while.
Well, I'm shocked you didn't bring up one of the 3 drinks you have left downstairs.
That was on
I've been drinking.
It's because I brought up milk. Because I was worried. I have a whole cup of ice cubes. I have a jar of peanut butter. I have a loaf. I brought my loaf. So, I was concerned. But,
I recommend these. I think it's fun for the whole family. I think this would be fun to do. Again, I think it was like $11, $12 when we bought the 50 chicken sticks. So it's not that much more. The chicken nuggets are actually really good. Mm-hmm. The hot sauces are hot. This one is really hot.
Are flavorful, and I think they pair well with the chicken.
Yeah.
So the good thing is little Timmy comes over your house, right? And you're playing a little game, and you're like, whoever loses whatever has to eat the last dab chicken nugget.
No.
And you're like, okay. And then little Timmy's
We're not recommending you put little Timmy to the test.
Little Timmy can eat the wimpy sauce.
No.
Right? It's fun for everyone because you can be your own heat level.
Right.
You know, because there's a small, spicier small, and then a large.
I mean, if these were actually tossed in them and sat in it for a while, they would be a whole lot hotter too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Sure of it.
We're putting a dab on it, and we're actually doing it.
We don't want to waste all the sauce.
No, I didn't want to waste it. I don't mind eating it. Well, no, because figured this way, it'll last longer.
Yeah, but I do highly recommend this. I think it's fun, just to give it a shot, just to see what they taste like as sauces. So that way you can kind of get a feel for, the show.
Well, I was curious anyways.
Great,
It is a great show. I've watched, I think, every episode, and if I might have missed one or two, but I
I don't think he's missed any one.
I don't think I have
or
either.
two. I think he's watched every season from.
But the good thing about it, well, there's a lot of good things about it. But the one good thing, they do great research. There's so many people on there that I've never even heard of. I've never even heard of the people. And then by the end of the interview, I feel like I know him. You know what I mean? Like he really does a good job of bringing to light, you know. And they do such good research on there. I can't tell you how many people you watch where they're like, how do you even know that about me? Like he gets stuff back from when they were in high school and things they did in the band and stuff. It's crazy.
He's a talented interviewer. And yeah.
And it's not easy eating this.
And giving an interview.
And then talking afterwards.
Yeah.
Because when you start getting, this is just really, really sweet too.
I don't think the show would have ever
secondary
caught on if he wasn't eating the wings as well.
Oh, no, it wouldn't have. Because nobody's going to go on there and subject themselves to... And in fact, he does such a good job. Some of the people accuse him of cheating.
Yeah.
So he switches boards with them. And they're like, no, yours are just as hot as mine. He's like, yeah, I'm telling you, I'm eating them too. But overall... This isn't a plug for Hot Wednesday. They're certainly not sponsoring us, although that would be the coolest thing ever.
Hot Wednesday sponsorship?
Definitely get the bag. Show them one more time. This is something you could find at Walmart. It was $13.68 or something like that. Comes with the 25 nugs. It comes with the hot sauces in it. If you want to try this at home, you now can. It's at participating Walmarts. I looked for a while. They've been talking about it for a while, and I haven't found it. And then finally the other day when I went, they had them there. So, and I know you can also go on heatiness.com and buy the suitcase of like this season's hot sauces and stuff like that.
Their sauces.
It's like $140 if you want to buy like the whole lineup of the different sauces.
Which is a cool collection item, a nice gift for hot sauce fanatics.
I was going to do it for the show. I was just going to just to see you eat it. I wanted to see you do it.
I said originally that I wasn't going to do any Hot Ones themed things until on the show.
Right. But this is super cool, though. I thought this was, that they came out with this.
Let's get on it.
Yeah, you can actually, just go to Walmart and get this. So
yeah.
And I think that's the only stores they're in right now.
Which is pretty impressive that they got it through Walmart. I was expecting it was going to be something you have to order online. You know?
That's exactly what I thought. When originally I was like, oh, it's going to be at heatiness.com or something that you have to order and have mailed to your house. But it's right in the freezer section. It was right in the freezer section next to the nuggets at Walmart. So,
I mean, I'd buy these again for the nuggets. I'd buy them again.
Well, you barely ate the nuggets. You ate the cheese. I'm actually shocked at that. I was going to ask you if you actually liked it. I will say, because I don't know, you're watching me do this. I might have had 4 or 5 nuggets, and I wasn't super hungry when I started this, but they're actually,
they're pretty fun.
They're like a hearty little nugget.
We cooked every single nugget in the box. This is all the nuggets.
Well, yeah, I wasn't sure. I said, I'm going to keep, because now my mouth has calmed out. It's gone.
Yeah.
With a little tingle. What pepper did they say was in this? The Reaper?
The Apollo.
It's the new one.
Pepper.
Yeah.
The new one. Because the Carolina Reaper.
It reminds me
isn't Pepper X or something? What's it called?
I think it is a version of the Reaper though.
Yeah.
It's its own pepper because the Crazy Ed, I think he calls him.
Ed.
They created this monstrosity of a pepper that's like 100 times hotter than everything else. But it reminds me of the Reaper, like when we had the Reaper wings. It reminds me of that flavor. You know, it's got solid. Like a deep, dark, angry.
It's very aggressive. Mm-hmm. It's very aggressive. It got the aggressives in the face.
Oh, it definitely does. It definitely. I honestly, I was a lot scared. That's not a word. A lot more scared when we were thinking about it, because I'm like, oh man, because I was thinking if this is medium, and then hot, and then hottest. Well, by the time we got to it, I'm like, man, I only brought this. I started looking at the stuff you got over there, thinking it was gonna be a lot worse.
In my head, because I'm like, if Walmart sells it, it can't be that.
It is though. This isn't tamed down. You know what it is? I think on the show, you get the progression,
of course,
of people, and people get cocky, so they're cleaning wings and they're eating the whole thing.
Yeah.
And you know as much as I do, when we did the Carolina Reaper Challenge from Buffalo Wild Wings, that first one was hot, but it wasn't bad.
It was bad.
The second one
wasn't
wasn't
no
as bad.
hot sauce tolerance at that point.
No, but then by the time you get to the fourth one, though, that compiles on top of each other, and you were hyperventilating, you started breathing crazy, and it was hot.
From the first one.
So, like, if these were all coated in the Apollo, this would be smoking.
Yeah.
This would be hot.
But I did expect slightly more. Look at how much I brought a loaf.
You didn't eat that much of that, though. I didn't pour that much on your wings.
I did. But I still think the Reaper that we have downstairs is spicier. By a lot amount.
I don't know if it's spicier, but it's definitely right up in that same category. Like when you take a couple drops, it hits you right in the face.
Cheese.
You're like, ooh, like it hits you instantly. This has that deep flavor like that.
I think this one tastes better.
I agree.
But I think it's less spicy.
I will give that. I got to give that.
I think all their sauces taste good.
First Week Feast made all three of these sauces. In fact, they have a couple other ones. They have a garlic version of the classic that they used one year. They have a Los Calientes Verde. I think they have a green
that's
one.
The one on the show right now, right?
And then they have a few different Apollos, and they have a new one out too that they had. So they have a handful that they switch here. But you can come up now. Come here. Where they switch in and out. But overall, sorry, Callie, if you do end up watching one. But she said she wasn't watching us anyway, so that's it. She gets
Boo.
it. Boo for not watching. That's the penalty. Yeah. You don't get to play.
But we can, try it.
We can do it again. Yeah, we can do it again if she wants to really try it.
Definitely give these a shot. If you ever see them, don't turn your head because you're like,
well, you don't like unless you don't like hot sauces.
Of course.
But I think to me,
even if you don't like hot sauce, get the nuggets.
I think it's funny. Actually, I don't know any kid that wouldn't like these nuggets. They're actually some of the better nuggets we've had in a while.
Yeah. And especially with the name, I was kind of worried.
Speaking of nuggets, McDonald's brought back their spicy chicken nuggets to go with their Szechuan sauce that we haven't tried.
Regular spicy nuggets, they have those. No.
They had them. They took them away. They just brought them back.
Why'd they take them away?
Because, I don't know, like everything else, they took them away, but they just brought them back again.
The only thing that I think is, like, really, really good at McDonald's is those apple slices. I could go for some right now. Those are good. But they're like 60 cents. Did you know that?
No.
They're like 60 cents.
You're the only person in the world that doesn't eat their French fries.
Those are good.
Slices, but...
Oh, I'd take apple slices over French fries any day.
Well, there you go. We babbled on long enough. This might be a long one because it took us a while to do this. But
the good ones.
Overall, I don't think there's a bad hot sauce on there. No. Definitely not hot. Mediocre at best. And that one's hot. That one's hot.
So if you want something to wash it down and you don't know what to grab off the shelf, check out his channel, Less Cash More Mash. It's in the description. And
I don't know if you
don't down a whole bottle.
I don't know if you want to be drinking that.
Drink reasonably.
I don't think alcohol helps with the capsaicin.
Capsaicin?
Yeah, I don't.
The chemical in peppers.
Yeah, I don't think the alcohol would help with that. But overall, my tongue's fine now. Like it only lasts a couple minutes. I will agree. Like some of the other ones we've had downstairs, I think lasted longer when you really get a big dose of it. But overall, it's pretty tasty. Mm-hmm. So. There you go. There is our Hot Ones Chicken Nuggets review. I don't know what they actually call it, if they call it something special. The Hot Ones Challenge.
Hot Ones Boneless Chicken Bites.
Boneless Chicken Bites. Hot Ones Boneless Chicken Bites. So if you do see it, it's fun. And pretty much I think anybody could get through the first two. The second one gives you a secondary heat, but it's so sweet in the beginning. It kind of fools you later.
If you think the second one's not that hot, try the third one. Don't. If you start it, don't be scared to try the last one.
I think you can feel. I think you can feel good on it. I'm actually kind of shocked that the Los Calientes is not hotter than that. I would have put it a little bit hotter than that. Like I would have thought it'd been like at least El Yucateco.
I think it might be on the show, but since it's cheap. $13 is kind of cheap.
You're not going to put out a false product, right?
I think
you keep saying that.
Based on the size of the packets, right? We got the Baldac noodles, which were the Apollo size.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that maybe they tried to get the flavors into these, and they only spiced up the last one because then it would be like $20, and nobody wants to pay $20 for 25 nuggets and sauces. I think this was their way to compete with
the only
prices.
thing with these sauces is you like we have a. It's not local.
But
There's a liquor store
tried
that has
sauces.
like 100,000 sauces. A handful of towns on the other side of the state over
8
there
years
that we
from now,
that we want to go to, but you
walk for
can't
8 years.
you can't get these. You have to order these
order
through
them.
heatness.com. You can't buy like these out there. So
And these are pretty good. So yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. There is our review. Try them if you want. 13 something for like 25. I don't even know if it looks like more than 25. Although he ate the cheese, he wasn't really going at the nuggets. But overall, I thought it was all pretty tasty. So
There's 19 left.
yeah, that's probably about right because I probably ate like 5 or 6.
Right,
And you had like 2 or 3. Well, yeah, maybe there was more than 25. We didn't count them. We just literally dumped them in a thing and threw them in the oven. So, I think it said 25-ish on during his marketing when he had said when I listened to Sean Evans explain what it was. So, all right, well there you go. Thanks for watching.
There's a little open here button. We just cut it.
That's
what we do.
That's what we do. We're not real good at listening to rules and stuff
Something
like
we do.
that. Don't make a mess because it's all full of crumbs. But
It's full of crumbs.
all right, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.